Hey guys, I'm back, and this is going to be Chronicle number 3 on the Let's Create a Game of Thrones mod. I've came quite a long way since the last episode. I've actually finished making my Essos, and we're going to go through all the settlements and stuff on there and show you where I'm at. And I've actually kind of taken a break from the map for a little while. There's still some stuff I want to do. I want to add trees and grass and stuff like that, and I want to get snow up here up north of the wall, but I was having some kind of hiccups doing that, and I kind of got pissed off, and I'm just taking a break from the map for right now. So now I'm making some kingdoms. That's what I'm at right now, renaming clans and making my kingdoms. But first, let's go ahead and see what all I've done. We're gonna kind of just zoom in here, and as you can see, I've got everything named now. I got, there's Sunspear, Planky Town, Faith, you got Old Town. Don't pay attention to any of these banners over here. They're still wrong, but the names have been changed. High Garden, Ashford, Storm's End, Weeping Town. We got King's Landing, Duskendale, Maidenpool, all this stuff. Everything has been named. When we start to get to the new stuff, we'll see. We'll start up here north of the wall. I got my Free Folk Kingdom completely done now. I've gave it its own colors. I made them white and this kind of brown color. I kind of like the method that Tell Worlds has right now, so you can actually, it's easy to tell where your kingdoms are. Check it out. As long as I give them their unique color, I'll probably get like custom symbols, for their symbols for their flags. But I do like this fact where you take the king's colors. So I kind of picked white with this kind of brown looking, rust looking color for the not White Walkers, for the Free Folk. So this is the Kingdom of Free Folk. It has Frostrange's Camp, Thin, Hardhome. They have a Castle of Fist of the First Men, Castle of Craster's Keep. We're gonna go in and look at the lords and stuff later. But the next kingdom I have created is the Wall. Check it out. I got the Wall. This is the Kingdom of the Night's Watch. They have the Shadow Tower, Castle Black, and East Watch by the Sea. And I have a couple vassals, clans associated with them. The only other kingdom I'm through making right now is the Iron Islands. You check it out. I got the colors going on. I got the black with the kind of yellow gold looking colors. So here is my Iron Islands. There's a few other places that still have Iron Islands colors. So what I did is I took Sturgia and I renamed them the Iron Islands, and I changed their colors. So whenever I got rid of the Sturgian Kingdom, I had to, in order to not make my game not crash, I had to name all these other places that I still have associated with Sturgia, Iron Islands, just to kind of. But this Sisterton and all this other stuff, Torrens Square, these were just Sturgian castles. So I just got them assigned right now until I can get them signed appropriately. They're not going to be, of course, not going to be part of Hull and all this stuff. They're not going to be part of the Iron Islands. Only this area. This is the Iron Islands right here, just this area. But that's pretty much as far as I've gotten with the kingdoms right now. I'm gonna be doing the north. I'm thinking about breaking up the north. I'm gonna have Clan Stark and Winterfell. I'm thinking about having um, the Boltons have their own kingdom too, giving Hornwood, the Dreadfort, maybe Carhold, and probably Barrowton, making them have kind of their own kind of little kingdom. Because the way it kind of really is, it's really not really defined kingdoms. You pretty much define houses, and it's like, who is the house gonna align with? And as far as the lore is concerned, with the Dreadfort, the Barrowton, Hornwood, and Hornwood was actually taken over, in the books by Ramsay Bolton, what married Donella Hornwood or whatever, and killed her or whatever, and now he's got the Hornwood. So Hornwood's actually with the Boltons, but Barrowton is like kin to the Boltons. And then you got, Carhold. They walked out on Robb Stark, so I'm gonna kind of throw them in there too. I don't know about Last Hearth. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them. According to the TV show, they bounced too from the Stark, so I don't know. I'm still thinking of how I want to break it up. But I'm definitely gonna break the North up and loyal to the Stark, to the death, and then not loyal to Stark, loyal to the Bolton. So that's how I'm gonna break that thing up. Well, that's all we're going to look at Westeros. Let's go ahead and check out everything that's brand new, and that's Essos. We're going to go in here and check out Essos now. Okay, down here we got Lys. And then as far as Lise is going to have their own kingdom, and they're going to have another castle with them, and it's going to be this little Alnor castle. So they're going to have like the Kingdom of Lise right here. Then we have Tyrosh over here in Essos. They're going to have another castle, and it's going to be this Tree of Crowns castle. Another kingdom we're going to have over here in Essos is Mir. And I believe with Mir, I'm going to give them the castle of Choiran. Right up here, kind of, I'm trying to keep all these kingdoms over here very small. So this is 3 little kingdoms right here. And I'm going to try to at least give them at least 2 fiefs each. And we're going to keep on moving up north. And we're going to get to the Kingdom of Pentos. The Pentos is going to have their main seat right here in Pentos. And I believe I'm going to give them this castle of Goyandro. So this is going to be a kingdom. Kind of a 2 fief kingdom right here. The next thing we're going to reach up here is the Kingdom of Braavos. Check it out. And I'm going to give, I couldn't really think of any other or find anything in the lore for another castle associated with Braavos. So I went to the Clash of Kings mod. And they had some stuff, one of their little Braavosy castles named Ixa Kiera. So I, kind of took that name from Clash of Kings mod. So Braavos is going to have the town of Braavos and the castle of Ixa Kiera. The next kingdom we're going to have in Essos is Lorant. Check it out. We got Lorant up here. And I wanted to give them another castle, and I couldn't find none in the lore. So what I did is I kind of made up my own castle over here. This little peninsula right here is called the Axe. So I kind of just made up my own little castle right here to go with Lorant. It's going to be called Axe Castle. I mean, how original is that? The next Essosi kingdom that we're going to have is, of course, going to be Norvos. Norvos, and I gave them the castle of Nysar. These are all ruins, and they're not actually really castles. They're in the lore, but I mean, we gotta fill up Essos with something. So Norvos is going to be Norvos and Nysar. The next one we're going to get to, of course, is Cohort. We have Cohort over here. Bear with me, I hadn't put the forest of Cohort yet. I'm going to put a bunch of trees and all around here because this is a giant forest right here. But we have the Kingdom of Cohort, and I gave them another castle, which is the castle of Arnoy, which is also another ruin that I made a castle. Now we're going to get to the 3 big kingdoms that we have in Essos. And the first one, of course, is going to be Volantis, the Valentine kingdom down here. It's going to have 4 huge towns. We're going to have the town of Volantis, the town of Volantis, the town of Valisar, and the town of Soloris. And I only gave them 1 castle, and it is the castle of Sarmel, which is another ruin that I had to place these castles and stuff somewhere, and I wanted to spread them out, and Essos is huge. So I had to put, try to spread out the stuff. So I gave the castle of Sarmel is going to be part of the Volantis kingdom right here. Okay, now the next one we're going to move on to, of course, is the one that everybody wants and everybody loves. It's the Kingdom of Slaver's Bay. And it's going to be the Targaryen kingdom. Of course, here it is. I fit it into the map. You see, this is the border right here, so I barely fit it in my Slaver's Bay. And of course, we're going to have Astapor, Yunkai, Marine, and I actually had another city that I needed to place, so I'm going to go ahead and make Montaris a city with Daenerys Targaryen. So they're going to have 4 towns right here. There's their 4 towns: Montaris, Marine, Yunkai, and Astapor. And I gave them some castles too. The castle of Oros over here on this old Valyria peninsula right here. Castle of right here, Tolos. I put a little castle called Tolos right here. And some of these textures right here, I'll go smooth this out whenever I get back to the map, so don't pay no attention. All this is a work in progress. So they have the castle of Tolos that's going to be with Targaryen, and there's one more castle over here, a castle called Hesh. I tried to get all these names from lore, so trying to stay as lore friendly as possible. But the way it is with the clans and everything, I'm not going to be able to include everything. So there's going to be certain things I have to break with lore, but I'm doing the best I can with what I got. So that is the Kingdom of the Targaryens. It's going to be down here in Slaver's Bay. The last kingdom I'm going to show you is going to be another huge kingdom up here, and this is going to be like the Great Grass Sea or whatever. This is going to be my Dothraki kingdom. And I tried to give them all Dothraki names, you know, from lore that I found on some maps. And of course, we're gonna start over way over here in the east, and we got Voss Dothrak. The other town they're gonna have is gonna be Voss Diaf. Another one is gonna be Voss Kadok. And the fourth town is gonna be Voss Gradok, or whatever. I know the Dothraki really don't have, you know, towns like per se, but for the sake of Bannerlord, we gotta give them some towns for them to be a powerful kingdom. And I also gave them some castles too. You know, this Voss Gakori. There's a few of them. Voss Atikijari. There's a Voss Lieshi. So there is the kingdoms and Essos. There is my Essos. As you can see, my Essos is probably just as big, if not bigger, than my Westeros. So as far as I know, this is the most all-encompassing Game of Thrones map right now. I'm sure that, I mean, we know that World of Ice and Fire, the known world, is going to be even more than this, but as of right now, this is it. This is as big a delve into the World of Ice and Fire as you can get right here with my mod. And hopefully, once I get all these kingdoms named, I'm gonna go ahead and just let's go ahead and just check out the kingdoms while we're in here. Let's go in here to where's it at? Okay, kingdoms. You know, we got the. We'll start out with my free folk. So right, of course, I hadn't changed the faces or changed the actual names, but I have changed the names of the clans. So I got, you know, clan with my free folk. I got Clan Raider, which is gonna have Mance Raider. I'll probably put like Val or something in here, you know, with him, because I like Val. Stir Magnar, of course, is gonna be my you know, thin clan, and I just had to make another one up. So I want to do Giant's Bane, and I'm trying to set things up so you can get the people you want to join your kingdom. Because I always love to start my own kingdom, so I want to, you know, I love Tormund, so I want to be able to entice Tormund to join my clan. I didn't want to make him part of, so, you know, where he's stuck somewhere, and I did the same thing with Jon Snow too. So here we got Clan Giant's Bane. I'm gonna probably with Clan Giant's Bane. I'm probably gonna put Ygritte in here. You know, Ygritte in here, so you'll be able to marry her or whatever. So you can get Tormund to join you, and you can marry, you know, Ygritte if you want to. Whatever you want to do to get the people in your kingdom. Let's go ahead and look at another kingdom. We'll go to the Night's Watch. Okay. Well, they actually got some. Right now, the Guildmen and the Brotherhood are just, you know, mercenary kingdoms. Don't pay attention to them. But the two that's assigned to it, I have Mormont. I was going to make Jon Snow as my Lord Commander, but then he'd be stuck as a king and you'll never be able to get him. So I kind of put Jeor Mormont's going to be the king of the Night's Watch, and I gave him another clan, and that's going to be the clan of Snow. And that's going to be he's going to turn this Eredir, whatever guy, into my Jon Snow. So him being just a clan of the Night's Watch, you'll be able to, you know, get him to join you too. So you'll be able to have Jon Snow as one of your vassals once you start your kingdoms. So that's what I'm shooting at right now. The only other kingdom I got right now is my Sturgia changed to my Sturgia has been transformed to the Iron Islands, and I got the clan of Greyjoy, the clan of Harlow, and the clan of Good Brother. These other three I hadn't named yet. They're going to be part of like Dragonstone and other stuff. So they're just gonna. So I just got 3 small kingdoms right now. So that's pretty much all I got to show you right now. I mean, I'm getting close to. I'm feeling really good about this. Once I get all these kingdoms set up, the next thing, kingdoms and clans and all assigned. The next thing is going to be setting up my cultures and my troop trees. So once I get my cultures and my troop trees and everything set up, I'll probably release this. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'll probably put it on Nexus, give it a name, kind of do my thing, maybe start me a Discord or whatever, and we'll go from there. And then, I mean, the plan is after I get everything going, then I'll try to, you know, figure out how to make armors. That's what retexture armors, do whatever I got to do to get me some custom armors up in here. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time.